Changes.
Let's talk about changes.
Those are fun. I mean, they are, but they're not all at the same time. They're challenging, right? It's changes in general. We have a lot of changes.
What are they?
Well, I think we have a lot of changes like coming. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a lot of changes coming. So we're gonna probably end up getting a place to live together. Probably a house, because eventually we'll face one of my biggest fears.
What is it?
A little me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge fear. Like, I'm fucking crazy when it comes to this shit. Like, so my head, right? Like, I totally think about having a kid, right? And I'm like, my first initial thought is, that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah. And then my second thought goes into, but what if something bad happens? Mm-hmm. And then, or like I have to protect them, or I get to, I protect them or whatever. And then like if something bad happens, so this is my brain, okay? So just bear with me on this, because we're gonna go into fucking crazy town right now. So like my head goes, okay, like, what if something bad happens? And then, okay, what would I do, right? So I'm like, well, we're gonna have to put like one of those dog tracking devices in the child, right? We're gonna have to like fucking put it in its arm, right? It's boy or girl, whatever it is. And we're gonna call it Sherbert, the kid's name. We're just gonna say the kid's name's Sherbert. So we're gonna put a tracking device in it. And then BB was like, yeah, we could do that. And I was like, well, what if they find the one tracking? We need 2 tracking devices. And then I was like, well, why don't we just do like 3 tracking devices? She's like, we could just have like a watch. And I was like, no. Like they will just take the watch off. I'm like, we gotta have it like in the child. And then, so like there's my head, right? And then my fucking brain goes, okay, now what if we have the tracking device and I know where the kid was taken, and then I go and I do a bunch of crazy shit, right? Like, then I play out this whole scenario in my head, and then all of a sudden it's been like an hour, and then I just realize that I'm just staring at a blank television, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, where have I been for the last hour of my life? Like, that's me and a baby, okay? Before there's no a baby. That's what I fucking think. So I'm crazy.
The whole conversation is you being crazy.
Yeah, like, that'll be the thumb. Like, I'm fucking crazy. Yeah. Like, yeah. So I don't know. And I asked this question before, and we got some responses. No responses that I wanted. I wanted a baby's great and easy. Like, just tell me that shit. Even if it's not true, lie to me, please. Just lie to me. But yeah, so that's one of the big changes that I think is probably going to happen. Or maybe going to happen in the next year. So my face doesn't show it, but I am super fucking excited. But my face also shows my fear. I think is really what that is. Because I'm scared fucking shitless. But I'm guessing a lot of you have kids. And I'm guessing that they're fantastic in the light of your life. And maybe you had the same fears as I do. Maybe not as much, right? But please tell me it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so but then all the other stuff like ends up being not stressful at all. Like a new house or whatever, I don't give a shit. Like, that's simple. Moving to another country, simple. Like, everything else becomes super fucking simple. Like, once Well, yeah, because because this one thing, the baby thing, is to me in my head so not simple, right? And like BB's sitting there right now, just like, I know how to do it. Like I have a baby. I've had a baby. It's not that bad. And she's all excited, and I'm like, but I'm fucking scared of all of it, right? Like, and like I'm the type of person. This is fucking nuts to me. Like this is my one fear, right? This is like my one huge fucking fear in life. I moved from America by myself to Thailand. I didn't even move to Thailand. I just went to Thailand. I didn't even think I was gonna probably move here. I just went on a trip to Thailand, and I was there for like 3 weeks. And I was like, you know what? I like Asia. I think I'll just stay here. And then I was like, well, I'll go to Cambodia. And then I just go to Cambodia and do that. Like, I've had countless jobs. I walked through God knows how many fucking things that are super fearful without any real issue with it. Like, I have confrontations with other people, not a problem. Like, all the regular shit that people would be fearful of, right? I've had people fucking try and, like, okay, so I used to work at a rehab, and basically people are like suicidal, and I talk to them and talk them down from being suicidal. People are super hooked on drugs and alcohol or whatever, and my whole job is to stay calm in super stressful situations. Why can't I fucking stay calm in this situation? It's crazy to me. Like, this is like the one situation where like I can't stay fucking calm. So anyways, there's my rant for today.